What would you say is something in 2024 that you would want to remember? Like, you wouldn't want to forget it. You know, if you were like, you would be like, I do not want to forget that happened. We actually were hanging out with some friends yesterday, and so I asked that question. And you know what's funny? Sometimes, you know, you're at a social event and you just throw out a question like that, kind of out of the blue. And it's very interesting, you know, some people's reactions to that. It's almost like, wait, I didn't get the memo on that one. Or they're like, I didn't know this question was gonna come up. You know, almost like I wasn't prepared for that question during this relaxing event. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's funny. I mean, this has happened with me, whether I'm at a social cookout thing or on a bike ride with a friend. I like to just ask these questions because it's stuff that I like to think about. And so I would throw out these questions, and I honestly, I would like to hear from people. But anyways, I just think it's funny, people's reactions. It's kind of interesting. But I thought the question is I thought it's a good question to ask, because these are the kind of questions that I like to ask myself, and then I just like to share that with my friends. You know what I mean? So what would that be for you, if we were chatting, you know, and maybe hanging out, having some coffee or something? What would be something in 2024 that you would not want to forget? You know, so you want to make an effort and be intentional to remember that. What would that be for you? And you know, this could be some experience with the Lord, or something He showed you by revelation, or just anything like that. I think something that I want to remember in 2024 was just an experience that I had. This was with the Lord, and this was in the area of provision. You know, I so enjoy discovering new territory, if I can say it like that, new areas, new territory, with Jesus in the kingdom, to have real experiences and have new experiences, right? So for me, earlier in the year, there was just an experience regarding provision that we were actually there was some pressure on us, and we had to come up with a certain amount of money to take care of a bill, and it was one of those where I was trusting God for a very specific amount, and it was for me it was a miracle, because the amount that I was believing God for, that amount and a little bit more came in. Someone gave us a gift, and it was actually an anonymous gift. So to this day, I don't even know who gave that. I don't even know who to thank. If you might be watching this video, thank you so much for listening to the Holy Spirit, because that gift, it blessed us so much. It encouraged us so much. Like I say, for me, it was a miracle, and a very special experience with Jesus. So that is something that I want. Even though this happened back in April, I honestly don't want to forget about that. I want to remember and just use that to stir up my faith for what I'm believing God for right now. Let me know in the comments, what would you want to remember from 2024?